Yo, what up? This is John P. the MC, and you're watching the Jam interview.
What's your story?
What is my story? I'm a 28-year-old MC here from the 330.
Yeah.
You know, mailman. Just, I love music. That's just what I do. I love hip hop, and I just try to mesh that with my hometown. You know what I'm saying? So that's my story. Lost my father when I was 6, mother when I was 15, so that kind of shaped me, you know, as the artist I am. So I just try to make my personal life as relatable to other people as possible, you know, and I think that's my my niche for real, is that when people listen to music, they kind of want to escape. So we all share the same story. So I think that's why people gravitate towards my music so much. So I think that's my story, is that I have the same story as a lot of other people.
Okay. I guess how did you take that loss, like those losses from like losing your parents?
Man, I took them losses. I expressed myself through writing. That's my first passion, literature. I wanted to be a writer before I wanted to be a rapper,
Right.
you know, so I used to write a lot, all the pain I was going through. And then when I turned about 15, it turned into music, rhymes, you know what I'm saying? I think about 8th grade was when I kind of knew, like, yeah, this is what I want to do with my life. So, yeah.
Did you have somebody to like get you through?
Yeah, man, I got a lot of
that?
people here, you
Yeah.
know. Basically, everybody that's here. I got my uncle here.
Yeah.
I got the OG Al Mecca here. It's a lot of people in my life that kind of just, I don't speak to them every day, but they still help me get through what I need to get through in my life. So I'm thankful that I got people that I can go to. But for me personally, it's just my headphones. You know, when I can't go to people or talk to nobody on the phone, music is what helps me get through everything. You know, even when I'm out delivering mail, like I shouldn't be listening to music in my ears, but it helps me get through the workday.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. So that's your therapy. It's kind of therapeutic for you.
Yeah, very.
Okay. All right. So I guess what kind of influenced you into starting to being more of an artist? So I know you listen to a lot of music, but what
my
influenced
influences? Man, my influences.
to get like I'm talking about like to actually get you started and like doing shows and writing
Oh,
your
like
music?
what helped me get to start doing shows?
Right,
Just networking, man. My first start really wasn't in Canton. I went to OU. I went to Ohio University when I was 18.
Okay.
And that was kind of when I really started John P. the MC. Because, you know, in high school, they didn't really take me serious because I was the young dude.
Right.
It was like throwback era, throwback jerseys, Jerbo jeans, and then you got this kid listening to Tribe Called Quest, Common, and they used to crack on me for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I always said that that's going to help. You know, people are going to appreciate that one day. And then years later, you see artists like J. Cole and Kendrick, more conscious artists, is getting that respect they deserve. So that inspires me. You know, even though I'm an artist, I'm a fan too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I love old school. I love new school. I like some of the trap stuff even. You know, I try to have an open ear to everything because I get inspired by anything and everything. Movies, people that don't even do music. My mind is like a sponge even at 28. So I get inspired by everything.
Okay. Yeah, most definitely like conscious rap has been more.
I don't even like that
has been
term.
more-
I don't like that term.
Or like even just less mainstream music has been.
I don't like that term either.
Damn. Well, okay. Then less accessible music has been more accessible.
I just call it
I think due to the internet.
Yeah, I just don't like when people say, John P., you're a conscious or a backpack. I just want to be hip hop.
Okay.
I think even sadly,
Right.
you got to put the little pumps into it's all hip hop at the end of the day.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how I look at it. You know, I just want to. I'm not gonna like everything,
Right.
But you know,
You
it's all.
you shouldn't have to.
Yeah, but it's all hip hop at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We all put a mic in our hand, try to get our point across. So it's just that's just me. That's just my opinion. You know, some people may think different, but that's just me.
I mean, that's open-minded.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people these days are.
No, not at all. Like even here in Canton, it's a lot of like quote unquote hood rappers that think I don't appreciate what they do, but I do. I'm a person where it's like, if you know how to tell a story, I'm gonna listen to you regardless. You could be the most hood, you could be the most conscious, as long as you know how to tell a story, because that's all hip hop is we just telling stories.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess what is it like being an artist in Canton?
You see that question? What is it like being an artist in Canton?
Yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
it's good and bad because like I'm on my own island in a way. And for a minute, I got kind of frustrated because I kind of felt like I was blackballed a little bit. But I'm a person where I gotta show people like y'all not gonna sleep on me, which is why I do stuff at art studios, and which is why I put out so much music, because it's like they're not gonna like it at first because hip hop is such a competitive genre of music. Nobody wants to like you at first, but
Right.
eventually they're gonna be like, you know what? I like what he doing. You know, they ain't got
Yeah.
no choice. So I love it too because I'm not from no big city.
Yeah.
So I get to tell people about where I'm from, because there's people all over the world that find me on SoundCloud and stuff and ask me where I'm from. Because for some reason, I automatically get the big city, Chicago, New York, probably because the way I carry myself and my sound. And then when I sound from Canton, Ohio, they're like, Canton?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you got to remind them that the Hall of Fame is here.
Yeah, yeah. You really have to. You have to big up the place
Yeah.
that you're from, and I really have to take pride in where you're from.
Most definitely.
And yeah, that's really important. But you said that just going back to what you said, you felt like you were blackballed. Like, what do you mean by that?
Why I feel like I'm blackballed?
Yeah.
It's funny. These two dudes right here, right?
Yeah.
Can they come in? Can they
Go ahead. Yeah.
come
yeah.
here? Okay. Let me tell y'all a crazy story. So this guy right here almost was signed to Universal Records years ago, right? And one thing that they always taught me, like, because I was always about the music, real hip hop, real hip hop, real hip hop. But they was like, all right, we got to make some scrape. You got to get some bread. You got to make some bread off of it.
Hip hop is nice, but you want to get some
Yeah.
dividends.
So
Shit.
it's like they taught me to hustle, and then they also just really taught me don't be so concerned with who's listening and who's not, especially in Canton, because your own city will shit on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just want y'all to make an appearance.
Your boy Gotti.
Gotti got Uncle Jerry.
Born and bred. All is good.
All is good.
It's hot, man. Check it out, man. It's probably, I always say all his work is good. It's probably one of his best work. You know what I
Right.
mean? So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's Uncle
Check it out.
Jerry.
Thanks to everybody that's been supporting throughout all the albums, all the pain, all the strain.
That's right.
It's gonna get there. We seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, boy. 330, your boy Gotti got. That's it.
And you say that's your uncle, right?
That's my Uncle
Okay,
Jerry.
right,
Yep,
yeah.
that's my Uncle Jerry.
That's good that you get support, family support like that.
Oh yeah, for
obviously,
sure.
so-
Because I mean, it's weird too, because even me and him, like, we butt heads.
Right.
We used to butt heads a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I would tell him, because he grew up in, not to try to, he grew up in the 90s. So like it was different because you had to really go out here
Right.
and show your face. And it's like now all you really need is a SoundCloud,
Yeah.
a link.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm letting him know. Not everybody's gonna give you $10 right now. Not
Yeah.
everybody's gonna give you $20 for a CD. So
Yeah.
I put out a lot of free music for a minute, and then when he started seeing like, oh shit, he got a following, it came back tenfold. You know what I'm saying? So like now this is my 4th album, but it's like my 20-something overall project, and it's paying off tremendously. You know what I'm saying? Just the following is growing, the people are coming. You know what I mean? It's really dope. You know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a lot. You can do a lot more stuff that's passive now to be able to kind of get more traction as an artist.
Yeah, most definitely.
So, I mean, yeah, it's a lot more accessible
Definitely.
to anybody.
Psh, it's crazy how even with you,
Yeah.
we met at
The grog shop.
at the
yeah.
grog shop, and
Yeah.
now we doing it. It's just the power of networking is so quick.
Yeah.
But if I would have never saw social media or your logo or nothing like that, we probably would have never worked with one another. But that's just the beauty of the net. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
But yeah, I think like in our situation, like it was a mix of both. So like I went to the show, went up to you after the show.
shout out Flacco.
Right,
Shout out
yeah,
Flacco Torres
too,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and then yeah, we just you need a mix of both to be able to really surpass I guess your level either of expectations or your goals. Yeah, just being able to have that in-person interaction and also both the online interaction. So yeah, you need that combination of both.
You definitely need that for sure.
I guess what kind of stuff do you care about outside of music?
What do I care about outside of music? Outside of music, my son.
Yeah.
I have a 7-year-old. My family. I'm very family oriented. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mailman, like I said
Right,
before.
yeah,
So
right, yeah. You got that day job. So how is it balancing the day job?
It's kind of tough
Yeah,
because
like-
I do that 6-7 days a week.
Right.
But the music is the escape.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And my job it's a really serious responsibility. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I'm the mailman mode, and then when I get off, I'm Jean P, the MC. I'm Dad. I'm Little Jean.
Yeah, you got so many roles. Like,
Yeah, because I'm,
like,
I'm JJ at the station.
Right,
They call
yeah.
me JJ. And then, you know, I'm Dad
Yeah,
100
yeah.
times a day. And then
Yeah.
I'm Jean P, the MC. So it's really a juggle. But it's worth it.
Okay. Like, what's I guess what's some tips for people that have kind of that they're in the same situation that you are, that have that day job, that has a family to take care of?
It's just, well, first and foremost, put your responsibilities first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're an up and coming artist, I know everybody got dreams, but nowadays, man, with this world, you got to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? So put your responsibilities first. Have fun with the music. I see a lot of artists just be out here slaving to be heard. They don't seem like it's fun to them. I have fun doing music. I have fun making albums. So have fun with it and put your responsibilities first. That way when you do the music, it don't feel like a job. It feels like, you know, like a reward. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what it feels like to me. Like I'm playing my album, but it don't feel like work. It feels like I'm with family, with friends, just having a good time.
Right. Yeah. Just hanging out. Yeah.
For sure.
That's that's really important. What kind of, I guess, challenges are you going through right now in terms of either balancing all the things that you're doing or just particularly talking about music and being an artist?
I think the challenge is with juggling music and like regular life. I don't know. That's a good question. I think the challenge is trying to be able to do music after walking for 8 hours.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because when I sit down, man, when I get off work,
It's
and
just like
man, what?
shoulders
like
relaxed.
you don't appreciate sitting down
Yeah.
until you walk for 8 hours, and especially like in the snow.
Right. Oh yeah.
What? But it's cool though because
Yeah.
like when people see me out, they're not like, oh, that's the mailman. Like some people will stop their car and be like, oh shit,
Right.
that's Jean P. But
Right.
I'm like sweating, looking all crazy, or I'm cold and freezing. So it's cool. But
Yeah.
that a challenge would be just maintain that balance and from being an artist to being a coworker. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. Yeah, I kind of like have the opposite of where I sit down all day,
yeah.
but then I
I
need
wish.
to be up and around, like, you know, going around, going to different events, going to shows and doing stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
I
so
want to do that, but
yeah.
it's just like when I'm working, I'm working.
it's-
You know? So
it's a different beast, most definitely. So I guess what advice would you give to artists that's trying to find their own, either their own sound or trying to be able to plan out how they craft their music?
and advice I would give to artists, just stay original.
Yeah.
You know, these days you see a lot of artists doing the same thing as everybody else. And I think in order to be remembered, it's important to stay original. It's important to stay yourself. It's important to always study the game, always study the culture. You know what I'm saying? That's important. So just stay true to yourself and always study. Always study the game. I feel like a lot of artists don't know about the start of hip hop.
Yeah.
I think they see someone doing it, and then they like, I'm gonna do it now.
Right,
But
yeah.
they don't know like the history. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's important to know about your craft.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most definitely.
Yeah, and I'm still learning too, personally.
For sure.
myself.
Yeah.
And it's just always thinking that you're a lifelong student.
Yeah.
I think that's really important to anything.
Anything.
Yeah. So I guess where do you see the art scene for Canton?
It's
Like, where do you-
growing.
yeah,
It's
okay.
really growing. That's kind of why I picked this place because Canton is known for like certain landmarks, and everybody knows this building, but they don't know what's inside of it.
Right.
So I came inside one day and I seen it was an open venue.
Yeah.
So I asked where they host events, and they said they hosted events, and they were more than welcome to accept me and let me have it here. But we're trying to do more in Canton besides the Hall of Fame because our city needs it. You know, it's a lot going on in like the urban communities. no violence. That's anywhere.
Yeah.
But we're such a smaller city that it really affects a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? So they're trying to do arts and things like that. And I'm trying to do my part with the music, man, and just be seen and be heard. So,
Okay.
yeah.
It's talking and going more into saying that your part, like where do you see yourself making contributions to the art scene in Canton?
Where do I see myself doing contributions? With what I'm doing now, I think people are starting to kind of see, like, oh man, John P. the MC is kind of doing something a little bit. And I want to inspire other people. I see myself maybe getting behind artists one day. I see myself having a label, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I definitely see myself doing that and breeding another generation, you know, because I ain't going to be doing this forever. I'm 28 now.
Oh, yeah,
One day
yeah.
I'm going to be 58.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, so.
Yeah. I guess what improvements are you making, or how are you getting towards closer to that goal of, I guess, putting Canton on? And
My improvements, networking with different artists in the
Right.
city, outside of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to stay active. It's a lot of artists from Canton, man. It's really dope. You got Mac Rowland, you got Adonis, you got J-Mo, Cons, K. Drews, that kid from '94, my man Ray, Joe Bills, so many artists, man, that's really doing it right now for our city, not just me, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's dope to see. It's really dope to see, so, yeah.
All right, man. Well, thank you for doing the interview.
Nah, man, thank you for having me. Hey.
I'm gonna try to keep this a little bit short because you got a party to
For
basically
sure,
host.
for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
You got any shout-outs you want to make?
Man, shout out to Jam Company, you know what I'm saying, for allowing me to do this interview. Shout out to the city. Shout out to all the supporters. All is good to be available soon, August 21st, so make sure you go get that. All the John P. supporters across the world, you know what I mean? I really appreciate y'all because without y'all, I wouldn't be doing this, so I really appreciate the support. Shout out to 330 Akron.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My man Flacco, he got his album coming out, Nobody Cares New, same day as mine.
Competition right there. It's a
friendly competition. So, yeah, shout out to Flacco and everybody doing their thing, man. It's a good look for Ohio.
Yeah. Where can people find you on social media?
Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Jean P the MC. That's JEAMP THEMC. SoundCloud, Jean P Johnson. JeanPTheMC.bandcamp.com. Just type in Jean P the MC, you'll find it. So,
Cool. Thank you, sir.
thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching and keep jamming. Peace.